Hello and welcome back. Susanzummo here, intuitive and originator of soul patterning harmonics. This week's message started out very soft, very gentle, and filled with love. And the message that I received was to get into the heart space and expand it this week, especially this week. Come from the heart, be in the heart. Expand love everywhere. And of course, me being me, I said, well, okay, but sometimes I get pretty aggravated with things that I see and things that happen and, those kind of events. And they said, even if you can only come from the heart for an hour one day, pure hour, and expand that into half a day, and then expand it into one day, you will make tremendous progress. I had the feeling that we at this time will want to come from the heart in everything that we approach, in everything that we say and do. And this is going to be an intense exercise for some of us, especially those of us who are quick to temper or quick to become impatient, right? Because when you're impatient, you're not in a place of love and expanding love. And so I took that to be a personal message and a message for all of us to follow in the coming week. The feeling that I had was an expansion of love, being surrounded by love. And so maybe the best way for us to spend our day in the heart center is remembering that we are surrounded by love and to wrap ourselves in that love energy before we speak, before we go out of the house and into the world, right? Before we interact with others, or even as we're interacting with ourselves and thinking about things in our own lives. They said that there is an intensification going on, especially in the month of May. During this coming week, there is a refinement of energies that will be opening for those who are willing and ready to invite them in and embrace them. An intensification and a refinement at the same time. I had the image of us being squeezed into little diamonds and feeling that kind of pressure when we say intensification and refinement. I've watched people who create blades, right? Swordsmiths, those kind of shows. And as they're hammering that steel, all those little flakes fly off. The little flakes of things that are not needed to refine that steel into a beautiful blade. And that's the image that I was given for us right now. We are being pounded, squeezed, right? Molded into wonderful, beautiful, strong, resilient, and flexible individuals from within and without. And so everything that is outside of that, outside of our light selves, outside of our love selves, is going to be flaking away from us. And we want to do it with love. We don't want to harm anybody as those things are being let go of, right? Being removed. I was told, connect with people that you love. Connect with friends. Connect with old friends. Connect with those that you have a loving feeling for. And they said, hug them. Make a connection. Reach out to someone that you love that you may not have connected with in a while. And a while can be a week, it can be a month, it can be years. Reach out. Make a heart connection. Love, right? Get in there, hug your best friend, hug your spouse, hug your child. Hug them with love, right? And that is going to be really important. That softening is important because during the month of May and during this next week, energies are going to intensify, which means that emotions will intensify, positions will intensify of people holding their position and being unwilling to release it or to change or see another perspective. Duality conflicts will be coming up, and we're going to see that all around us, especially in the news, especially in the individuals in our lives. So maybe not with us, but maybe with people we know, people we work with, people we interact with, or just situations that we're observing. We have the opportunity to inject some love energy and some balance into those situations. And that's exactly what we're going to want to do. Because you may see coming up an intensification of passionate actions. I don't like to use the word violence, so I'm going to say passionate actions. People who feel extremely passionate about their positions going to take action regarding them. Not everyone acts from a place of love or a place from harmlessness. Now, I'm not saying you're going to find yourself in the middle of any of this, but what I got and the feeling that I was given was that if you see things going a certain way, send some love, center yourself, dissolve the situation, and step back. You don't have to win. You don't have to convince, right? We can love everybody else and let them be who they are and remove ourselves from their environment. And we may see some of that. Now, if you're witnessing those things in the outer world, in the news, in whatever way you take that in, and you start to have an emotional or a thought reaction, right? A passionate reaction to what you are seeing or hearing or experiencing, then it is time to step back and surround yourself with love. Surround the situation with some love and some light to soften the energy and allow the opportunity for resolution to occur. They said resolve situations internally this month. Any situation that is unresolved within you can be resolved internally during the month of May. May is going to be an internal month despite of what you see going on externally. This is the time for us to go within and resolve those situations internally. Use your imagination, use your meditations, right? Use whatever method you need to use to bring resolution within yourself to duality situations, emotions, or experiences. Do what you need to do. Because we are moving into love energy, we may tend to become nostalgic. We may tend to revisit experiences in the past, and this is an opportunity to resolve them within us. And that's going to strengthen us. It's going to allow us to continue to expand spiritually, to be freer emotionally, and to have the ability to step forward into the rest of this coming year and create in the real world, in a real sense, what it is that we want to see. They said, remember who you are. Remember why you are here. If you find yourself drifting into an emotional situation or a passionate, fiery situation, then just step back and remember why you are here. Are you here to win an argument? Are you here to convince somebody that your way is the right way? Are you here to create something for someone else that they don't necessarily want or agree with? Remember why you are here. What is your purpose here? And then remember who you are. You are a person filled with light. You are an individual connected to Source. Remember those things. That's going to help move you from a place of passionate conflict, passionate duality, into a place of oneness. Oneness does not necessarily mean that you allow others to harm you or that you allow others to barrage you with negative words or negative frequencies or negative emotions. It means that you can hold your space, remember who you are, remember why you are here, expand that frequency around you, and then remove yourself. I am not saying that you have to be a doormat to be in oneness. Oneness is a place of non-physical experience right now because we cannot meld into another person, right? So right now it's all internal. Resolve it internally during the month of May. Do not get caught up in passionate emotions and passionate actions that you will have to resolve and work yourself out of later. So stand firm in who you are. Be authentic to your inner self and do not let others and their passionate, intense emotions sway you into a place that you do not want to be. That's the caution for this month. Now, the other side of that for this month is that because we are going to be internal, because we are going to be under an intensification and refinement of energies, we have the opportunity to visualize with your imagination, with your passion and emotions, so that you will be able to take action in the coming months. Hold your visualizations. The stronger those visualizations are, the more you hold to your center and know that these things are being created for you, the more you will be able to take action without fear, hesitation, or doubt. They will bring you closer to your dreams as you visualize and hold that frequency. Let go of those situations, those old experiences, those nostalgic feelings, and allow them to make space for new emotions, new experiences, right? And beautiful feelings. Do not hold on to the past. Resolve those things. Resolve those emotions. This is going to be the key to stepping forward into the remaining months of the year and really taking positive action in the direction that brings you closer to your dreams. From your inner self, ask yourself, is what I am deciding, is what I am doing, is the path that I am following bringing me closer to the world and the dreams that I wish to materialize, or is it taking me a step away from them? And then you can adjust your course or act accordingly. This is the task for us as we move forward into the month of May and into those intensified and refining energies. I hope that you're getting rest. I hope that you are taking care of yourself, because for some of us, it has been extremely intense and our bodies are really struggling to adjust. And so we've talked about that before, and I think you know what to do when those energies come in and your body's struggling to balance. Do them. Care for self, love self, and rest, right? Do all of those things. The other thing that just popped in and I just want to add is that if you are a person who loves to work in a creative field, you're going to get all kind of inspiration as we move further into the month of May. Just ideas popping all over the place. So if you're a creative or you work with creative energies, get out the clay, get out the paints, get out the music paper, get out your instruments, right? Get out your dancing shoes. Even if you're a writer, right? Any kind of creation whatsoever. And of course, for me, that means creating baked goods, because that's how I like to create, in addition to creating those workshops that I keep talking about. So if you are creative in any way, this is going to be a lot of fun for you as well. And that's an opportunity for you to also connect while you are in the process of creation. And you may create something that helps you resolve a duality that you are wanting to resolve. And so that's the last thing that was dropped in just now for you. All right, a reminder that the May 18th Phase 2 Awakening the Light Body workshop will be taking place. If you're interested, there's still time to join us. Then on June 22nd, we've got the Light Codes activation for this quarter. So if you want to be in contact, reach out to me. I would love to connect with you and see what we can do to guide you and help you. All right. Until next week, of course, I wish you many blessings.